What's good, everybody? It's Clumsy Uno back with another prediction video. And tomorrow is Saturday night's main event. Unless they add any more matches to SmackDown, this is our four match card. We got Logan Paul versus the Yeet Man Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight title. We got R-Truth versus John Cena, non-title. We got a tag team match, CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. And lastly, in a steel cage, we got Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. Let's get right into the predictions. Then right after that, I want to have a little chat. Let's have a real chat about WWE for a minute right after I get done with these predictions. First, we're going to start with the bottom with the tag team match. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus CM Punk and Sami Zayn. And I think to establish this new faction that Seth Rollins is establishing, I think they're going to win. I don't see Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker taking the L. This is a way to really establish them as like the top heels by beating CM Punk and Sami Zayn. Plus they got Paul Heyman in their corner, who is a crazy man to say the least. But I don't see them taking an L in their first big match. So Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn and CM Punk, I'm sorry you're taking the L because Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker need to get elevated to that next tier. All right, next up, we got Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre in a steel cage. And I see Damian Priest winning. I think Damian Priest needs a big win here. Either one of these guys are main event worthy, world heavyweight title picture worthy. But I definitely see Damian Priest. I think he needs to win more than Drew McIntyre. This is where the feud ends. They've been feuding for a minute now, and I think it ends right here with Damian Priest taking the win because I think he needs it a little more than Drew McIntyre does. Next up, for the World Heavyweight Championship, we got the Yeet Man versus Logan Paul, and Jey Uso is walking in the champion, and he's walking out the champion. I'm sorry to say, I'm not sorry to say. I don't see Logan Paul winning the title yet. I mean, I think at some point he will, but I don't think now's the time. Now, I will be going to the Phoenix Raw. So if that's the case, then I'm going to see Gunther and Jey Uso for the second time this year because I went to WrestleMania. So, yeah, I don't see Jey Uso losing here to Logan Paul. But I think it'll be a good match. I think Logan Paul's going to give us some moment like he always does. And lastly, R-Truth and John Cena, and John Cena's winning. There's a couple different directions they could go with this. Like, John Cena can really establish himself as the biggest heel ever by beating down R-Truth, but R-Truth can also start. I don't think it'd be that tomorrow night will be the eventual face turn, but it will be the start of the face turn. But John Cena's winning. He's not. I don't see him going in there and losing. R-Truth is lucky to be one of John Cena's last opponents. But yeah. Let's go through this one more time. Damian Priest wins the steel cage match. Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins win the tag team match. Jey Uso wins the World Heavyweight title. Well, he doesn't win it. He retains it. And then John Cena is beating R-Truth with maybe the start of the face turn, because I definitely see a couple more John Cena heel matches. But I think this could be the start, and maybe R-Truth will be the starting factor of it all, and the reason why he goes eventually babyface. But yeah, that's Saturday night's main events predictions. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But before I go, I want to have a real talk about WWE real quick. Does it feel a little stagnant? Now, after WrestleMania 41 and the success of it, everyone's like, oh, there's this big shift, there's this big change, we feel it, we all feel it, I felt it. It was this big, everything was so big and momentous. And then, I don't know, it's right after, about a couple months right after WrestleMania, I feel like everything just started to get, like, you started to get lazy. People aren't being used, people aren't being featured that should be, matches are kind of thrown together sometimes, PLEs kind of feel a little predictable. It just feels a lot like the landscape just feels so predictable and kind of lazy right now. Like, I love WWE. I went to WrestleMania, and you know, you get the because you're there, you want to say it was the greatest event ever, like it was really good. But I truly, truly, truly think that they're a little stagnant right now, and they're not. I think it's not that they don't know how to use people; they're just not using them because everything's about money to WWE right now, which is not really WWE; it's TKO. So with that being the forefront of every decision being made, I feel like some things kind of get taken away from us. The feel, the magic. It just doesn't feel there right now. Like, it's just something missing, and I think people aren't being honest with themselves. Some people aren't. Some people are saying, oh, like when I hear interviews, I love Chris Van Fleet, but when I hear interviews, there's this big change. There's this big, like, how do you, but like, yes and no. It's just something's missing. I don't know what it is. I hope things change and not everything is so money focused, because if it happens like that, that's how you get these stagnant, stale storylines and programs and matches and people being featured and not being featured. And I just wanted to get that off my chest a little bit. I feel like some people aren't being honest with themselves right now, and WWE is on fire. Ticket wise, money wise, yeah, they're making the most money ever, but that does not mean it's the best that it's ever been. So if you guys agree, if you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, sub if you're feeling your boy. And it's been your boy Clumsy Uno. Thanks for kicking it with me and watching my predictions. Peace.